the eating, the diet. That's really the hardest part, because like when we go out to eat, like I have to eat strict. I can't eat this or that, or majority of the time you can't even go out to eat. So you have to stay at home and eat whatever's there.
What's up? This is Gardy with Clear Life Media and Clear Life Combat. We're here in League City at the Clear Life HQ. I got Eugene Hill in studio. Eugene, how you doing? What's up, man?
I'm doing good. You?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Hey,
good.
We got an event that's coming up this week. What do we have going on?
It'll be my 8th professional fight. So I can't wait for that. That's just going on.
Yeah.
Good fight. Good fights going on.
El Tigre Promotions. It's going to be in Baytown, Texas. You fought for El Tigre before.
Mm-hmm.
What's that like, that El Tigre atmosphere?
El Tigre, they always have really good shows. I can't name a show that was a bad or mediocre show. Like they all were good.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I think the last event that I went to for El Tigre was in Galveston. You weren't on that card, but I know, you being from Galveston County, being from this area, usually come out, you show out. This one's in Baytown, but I assume you're still going to have that hometown love is going to come out and support you.
Yes, sir. It's not too far from where I stay, so I should have the crowd rocking, have the place rocking. So
yeah,
I can't wait for that.
If someone hasn't seen you fight before, they haven't followed you on social media, what can they expect whenever they watch you fight?
A very exciting fight. Nothing boring, nothing, just a very exciting fight, entertaining fight. I try to put on a performance every time I step in the ring, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me a little bit about the training that's gone into this. Where do you train and what does that look like for you?
We train at the Gator Boxing Gym in Dickinson. That's been going great. I've been off. I haven't fought in some months, like I want to say like 7 months. So I ended up getting, after my last fight, I ended up getting pretty big, and so the progress and process of coming down to this weight and getting back focused and back in the ring is really fun.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You said it's going to be your 8th professional fight. When did you make your pro debut? And it seems like you've been staying busy. I know you haven't fought in some months now, but I mean, you were fighting there pretty regularly.
Mm-hmm. So I made my professional debut in, I want to say 2021. And then at the time I was pretty busy. I think the first year I had like 4 fights. So 4 fights. So I was pretty busy, for sure.
Cool. So again, that's going to be El Tigre Promotions. It's in Baytown, Texas. You can watch that live on social media, El Tigre Promotions and Clear Life Media as well. But you can also get your tickets. I mean, do you still have any tickets that you're selling, or how does that work?
I actually have, it's I guess the modern now. So we have like the link.
Yeah.
So I have the link on my Instagram and all my social media. So I guess you can just hit me up for the link.
What is your social media?
My Instagram is I am Eugene Hill. All my social media is I am Eugene Jr.
Yeah.
So all my social media same.
Yeah. I guess tell me a little bit about how you got started and why, and was this always the goal?
I got started because my dad. So my dad was a professional fighter, and he was ranked pretty high. So that's really all my life been boxing. So I really don't remember not being in boxing or involved in boxing. So it's just really just like been a part of me. So that's really how I got started.
Yeah, you're kind of born into it. But I mean, even at some point, was there an age where you decided like, yeah, I think I'm going to do this? Or was there ever any doubt, like maybe I want to go do something else?
I mean, I played other sports when I was younger. So I played basketball. I played a little bit of basketball. I played football. So I've been in other sports, but for the majority of the time, it's been boxing. And I want to say my first national tournament, that's when I really put it in gear and like focus heavily pure boxing. And
yeah,
I want to say that was my junior year at high school. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you kind of made that decision for yourself. You get to that place because being born into something or exposed, that can get you started. But I guess you almost have to make that decision. Like, I love this because they say like you can't play fighting. You gotta, go all the way in, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, that was, I want to say my sophomore, junior year. That's when I just kicked it in gear.
Yeah.
Me and my dad, we both just took off with it.
What about any long-term goals, or what's the goal for you, in the long run?
My main goal is to become world champion. So, once that goal is set, then I would like to become undisputed, and then hopefully it's only been a few guys to become undisputed in 2 different weight classes. So, hopefully I can do that. But for sure to become world champion, then undisputed.
Yeah.
Even a few guys not that many guys became undisputed, like in the 4-belt era. So that's a big accomplishment. Even world champion period is a big accomplishment.
Yeah. What weight are you fighting at for this fight?
This fight will be 165.
Yeah.
So, but after this, from here on out, it'll be middleweight, 160.
Okay. What do you normally walk around at, I guess, or what would you assume you are? I know you always train in like a fighter's lifestyle. You have to train all the time, right? But I guess what would you walk around at if you weren't in camp or fighting?
I probably walk around, like if I have fights constantly lined up, then I probably walk around like 15 pounds above weight. So not too much, not crazy.
Yeah. Because we had some food here earlier, but I noticed you have some pickles. You have some pickles. You got to be really on with what you're eating. Yeah. You can't just like go eat whatever, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just had watermelon, so I was like, I saw the pickles, and I love pickles.
Yeah.
I just had to get.
Yeah, we had a giant tub of pickles out there. I was trying to decide what we're gonna do with that later.
Yeah, you give it to me.
There's a ton of pickles. Even like, what does your diet look like right now? With the fight coming up this week, what are you able to eat?
Mainly been fruit. Mainly, majority of my stuff been what I take in is fruit. So, but I do eat like greens, a lot of greens, water, strictly water, but for the most part fruit.
Yeah.
Every now and then I eat meat. So.
Yeah. What's the? I don't know. I kind of want to ask, what's the hardest aspect of being a fighter? Is it the diet? Is it the training? Is it the discipline? What is it?
The eating, the diet. That's really the hardest part, because like when we go out to eat, like I have to eat strict. I can't eat this or that, or majority of the time you can't even go out to eat. So you have to stay at home and eat whatever's there. So,
yeah, kind of prepare your own food or eat before, or even have that. To have that discipline to go out and at a restaurant and be like, no, I'm just gonna eat the greens or the vegetables or whatever, right?
Like before coming here, like I said, I had watermelon before I came here because I knew y'all were gonna have the barbecue, so I have to eat the watermelon. So yeah,
I could see that being, and then I've heard, and I've asked that question before, and that is like it's a strict thing because. It's a slippery slope. I've done it myself. Like, I'm trying to eat clean, but then like it's like one day, one meal. It can roller coaster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's hard. It's for sure hard.
All right. Do you have any predictions? For the fight on Saturday with El Tigre? What's your game plan going in, or what do you think's gonna happen?
I think it's gonna be a knockout.
Yeah.
But for sure, focus on winning first.
Yeah.
But if the knockout comes, then it comes. But I want to go for the knockout for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the state of boxing, I guess, on a large scale? Like, what's happening? There's the influencers. They're still boxing. I don't know if that's good or bad for the sport, but it is getting new eyes on it, right? And I guess, what do you think about even like the big promotions? What's your thoughts on, I guess, the state of boxing?
I think it's going in a good direction. For a while, you had Floyd Mayweather, so everybody wanted to keep their undefeated record. So people start, ducking and cherry picking who they want to fight. But now I think it's slowly starting to come back to where everybody's fighting everybody. So
yeah. No, I agree with you on that. There's these guys, undefeated guys, putting the records on the line, taking that bigger fight, and I mean, that is fun. It's fun. It's drawing eyes in, getting the
Mm-hmm.
boxers that are interested, and then even on the influencers or those
Mm-hmm.
YouTubers that are boxing,
Yeah.
they have huge audiences, right?
Yes. So that's another thing. With the influencers, they're bringing a lot more eyes to the sport.
Mm-hmm.
New eyes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
even some young people, or people that are, hey, I think I could do that. Go
Mm-hmm.
train at a local boxing gym.
Mm-hmm.
Even if someone's watching this, um, maybe they don't live around here. How do they go about finding a quality place to train? I guess, I mean, obviously there's the internet, but if you don't know, I mean, what would you tell them?
I would say by word of mouth. Usually there's pretty. I know for sure in like the main cities, it'd be like there's a lot of boxing gyms or around the main cities. But as far as Houston goes, or Texas goes, period, there's a lot of gyms out there. So there's a few down here like towards Galveston County area. Gator boxing is for sure. Um, but as far as Houston, there's plenty of boxing gyms out there.
Yeah.
So you just have to know once you look into it and try to find and ask,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll know what you're looking for and find
Yeah.
what you're looking for.
What I like is that at the last El Tigre event I went to, I saw boxers that maybe I had the chance to interview before,
Mm-hmm.
teammates of other people, but they're there to support, even though they're not on the card. And it's these guys, supporting one another.
Mm-hmm.
It's so important, especially in a city like Houston,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, or anywhere really.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that?
Yes, but at the same time, if you're in my weight class, then I don't know, because I might have to fight you one day. But for sure, I support all the fighters.
Yeah.
I for sure support all the fighters.
Yeah. I mean, what are some fighters in the Houston area, maybe not in your weight class, that people should be watching or on the lookout for to follow their career? I can think of a couple off the top of my head, but who are some people that you are like, hey, yeah, they, those are my guys, or people that you support from the Houston area?
As far as well, let me start off with our gym. We have Isaiah Cortez. We got Lamar. We have Josh. We have Deshaun. We have everybody at Gator Boxing Gym. Marie, she's fighting on the card. Who else do we have? I think that's that's our gym. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but as far as other gyms go and professionals, we have Darius Fulgham, I think is his
Mm-hmm.
last name.
Yeah.
We have who else?
I know Katz. I've been able to watch him from Greece.
Cats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Katsarakis.
Yes, I trained with him for a while. So him, we have
I know Giovanni Marquez.
Giovanni.
Yeah.
Yes, Giovanni. I like him. We fought in the amateurs together. So
Mm-hmm.
Giovanni. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, there
it's hard
really
to
is.
name.
Being put on the spot too. Like a lot of them, I see their faces, or I know I've seen them before, and it's like, man, their name slips, especially when it's put on the spot.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, young talent that are hungry, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what it's like in the boxing gym. It's not all the glamour, the videos, and the YouTube. It's hard work,
Yeah.
and then
is.
to see that, the success and getting the wins and kind of moving on the right path. It's pretty exciting to see, especially coming from a city like here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially since Houston is not like mainly, or like you think of boxing, think like California, Philadelphia, New York, places like that. But now I think Houston's starting to put its name on the map.
Yeah. What about
Or
outside
Texas,
of?
period.
Oh yeah. What about outside of boxing? What are some goals or aspirations that you have? Do you have time to focus on any of that, or even think what you want outside of the sport?
I would like to invest, real estate. I've been dabbling in real estate, so for sure real estate. But once the money comes in, like big money comes in, then your portfolio can expand into other different businesses and stuff like that. But as of right now, just real estate.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have seen you post some stuff on Instagram before about real estate.
Yes, sir.
That stuff's cool. I don't even know how to get started in there, but I think with anything, even like what we do with video, it's almost good to find like a mentor or somebody like they've done it, you know,
Yes,
that's willing to talk to them and learn that information and kind of
Yes,
help
sir.
speed it up.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's what I would like to do.
Cool.
You know.
Is there anything else you would like to share?
Just you know, come support July 27th. Come see me get in the ring and put on the show.
Awesome. It's July 27th, Baytown, Texas. You can watch on Clear Life Media. You can watch on El Tigre's social media, their Facebook page as well. We'll see y'all at the fights. Thanks so much, Eugene. Appreciate
yes,
you.
Sir. Thank you.